Okay, so hi everyone, this is Apple coming back at you. Okay, so I know that I was going to make a video yesterday, and thank you so much for holding on, but I had to hold on to this video for just one more extra day for a very good reason. Okay, so I wanna sit here and talk to you about something that you guys have been waiting for, something that was talked about on the viewer's voice. Okay, it was talking about Nick Snider and what happened on that Periscope that night where it was really, he aired a Periscope and it was really dark and things were just acting really funky, and people were texting in like, hey Nick, what's going on? Is everything okay? Wow, this is like really weird. So there was a lot of people. I know that Nick Snider has a lot of people that come on Periscope, but this was a huge thing because people were shooting, you know, come join in, come add in, because something is really wrong with Nick. And sure enough, there really was something wrong with Nick, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So let's get to it, shall we? Now, I want to say before I get on with this story about really what happened on that Periscope that night. People say that they think that Nick Snider is perhaps scamming with Nina Santiago, perhaps maybe they're still friends, or maybe they are, both of them are just acting, just trying to do some drama, etc., etc. I'm here to tell you that that is absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. Nick Snider that night, I can tell you that he was very petrified. You know, things were just not quite right, and the reason why he turned on that Periscope is for safety reasons. He felt like he was in a really rough, tough place, and I think that what he did was really smart. It was fast, quick thinking, and I don't know if I would be able to do that right at the beginning, you know, right in the moment of like some crazy shit happening, you know, like he thought very fast and quick. So that is why he aired it up on Periscope. It's not because he's putting on a show or anything like that. And the more you hear about this story, the more you're going to understand and see that, yes, indeed, that there's some crazy things going on, okay? So now, I know that on the viewer's voice, it was kind of difficult to understand exactly the storyline of what happened to Nick Snider on that Periscope. So I'm going to try to perhaps tell the story of how I know it to be because I got it from the source, okay? So this is factual, this is not any assumptions, this is ace information, okay? So what happened is that Nick Snider was at this guy, a friend of his. Now, this friend is actually also a friend of Nono Scam Diago. And yes, this does have to do with Nono Scam Diago. And the more I tell you the story, the more you're going to be really shocked and surprised, okay? So, yeah, so they're mutual friends with this guy. And Nick, he was at this guy's, you know, even though Nick and Nina were not talking at this point, this guy and Nick remained friends. Why not, you know? So anyways, Nick was at this guy's house, and everything was pretty cool. Everything was pretty chill for a little bit. But so Nick was, at one point, he was lounging around, just being chill, you know, and as he's looking around the room, he just happened to catch a glimpse of Nono Scam Diago's laptop sitting on the counter, and Nick right away was just like, so that's interesting. Like, why would Nono Scam Diago's laptop be sitting at this guy's house in the moment? And like, what's going on? Like, not fully understanding, you know? But still, like, it could be that they're still friends, who knows? But like, he just really took aware of Nono Scampiago's laptop sitting on the counter. Okay, so as the night progressed, in a very short amount of time, the guy is just walking around and he's just like texting on his phone. Now Nick Snider doesn't know exactly who this guy is like texting, but he's just acting very odd, you guys. He's acting very, very odd. Okay, so now then he goes on a tizzy talking about YouTubers and how they are over dramatized, how they talk shit about other people, and they try to put people down the dumper and just try to make money off of other people's like you know, issues or whatever. You know what I mean? Just trolling. And at that point, this guy went to Nick Snider and said, do you know about YouTube terms of services? Have you read it? And then Nick Snider was like, of course I read it. I own a YouTube channel. I take that very seriously. Of course I would go ahead and read the YouTube terms of service. Of course I would. And so Nick Snider said to the guy, have you been drinking the Kool-Aid? He was just being funny. But then, and by the way, he saw the Kool-Aid that was sitting on the table, right? But then the guy goes on again. The guy friend goes on again. He's complaining like, hey, the YouTubers, this, that, they're all this and all things not good. And then, so at some point, like he chilled or whatever, and he was like, this is what you're gonna die for. I can't believe it. The guy admitted that he was hired by Nono Scampiago to hack other people. And Nick Snider was like, hey, damn. damn. I'm not laughing at him, but like, just like the situation is just so crazy, you know what I mean? And at this point, Nick is like, holy fuck. Okay, and you think that was the worst? You think that was the worst thing? The guy then says to Nick Snider, so does your drink taste chemical? And Nick was like, what the fuck? At this point, Nick Snider still tried to remain cool. He's tried to remain calm, right? Not try to elude that he's like, I don't know, like scared of this guy, whatever. And so Nick is trying to like laugh it off, like, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, you know, like trying to like not make this guy like, I don't know, run after him. I don't know, like whatever. So like Nick Snider's like walking around, and now he has like the Periscope. The Periscope is on like this entire time. Like the Periscope is on, and people are freaking out. They're like, oh my god, what's going on, Nick? Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Because Nick Snider had like the phone like dipped into his pants, you know what I mean? Like, it was just a crazy thing. So at this point, so the guy walks into the bathroom. At this point, Nick took this opportunity to fucking call his bestie Vanessa and said, haul ass, get yourself over here. There's something very wrong here. I'm not safe. Nick grabbed all of his stuff, put it in his bag, made a quick exit. Now this guy's lawn is like friggin' huge as lawn, okay? So Nick seems like he's running forever, trying to like get off into like the street area, okay? And at that point, simultaneously, Vanessa is like in her car because they're neighbors. They live near, well, they live very near each other, okay? So at this point, Vanessa's on her way, like when Nick, because like they're really good friends, so when Nick says haul ass, Vanessa knows, I better haul my ass, and she got into that car and took off. I mean, she was going through bushes, she was driving on the lawn, so she actually went into the guy's yard to meet Nick halfway. Nick jumped into the car and they fucking took off. Yeah, it was frigging nuts. It was just absolutely crazy, and that is exactly what happened. So as you can see, like, it's like a really huge thing. Now, I can't believe that I got all that out because it was just, whew, it was just a little nuts. So, are you guys out of breath for that? Like, breathe now, breathe. It's over, it's done. It's like, we're here, we're breathing, we're here. Focus. But this is like serious shit. This is serious business. Like, this guy admitting that he was hired by none other of Nono Scam Diago to hack. And at this point, like, you know, on the viewer's voice where people are saying that, hey, like, we've been hacked, we don't know who's been hacking us, and, you know, and they're asking people, please get off of that live video. The live video or live video app, it's no good. The person, okay, listen, the person who's running the live video, like, nobody knows at this point if live video is responsible and like working hand in hand with Nono Scam Diago to get people's information so that they can sell it. They can either sell it or to do much worse with that information, like going into people's bank details and stealing money and what have you. But they're at on the viewer's voice, they were begging people, please just get off of that app, like, you know, because, yeah, so we don't know if live video just happens to run his or her site, such as where the people who run their little channel department right there, like Nono Scam Diago does. Like, he just may have it, like, for everybody who does their business on there gets all that information, but maybe live video doesn't know what Nono Scam Diago is doing with that information. You know what I mean? So, like, now I know, and I've been telling you guys this, well, I've told you a few times, that we got the scare where I thought that I was hacked, and I still feel that it was, but I'm going to explain that. I don't know if I'm going to explain that a little further in this video, but we'll see. But I also have been getting like these really strange phone calls from people who with the accent of Afrikaans, you know what I mean? And actually those phone calls had slowed down, so I don't know, maybe because I never answer or whatever. I don't understand what's going on with that, but I've never had an issue with prank phone callers or people who accidentally made a wrong phone call or whatever. I don't give my phone number out to a whole lot of people. It's really, I give my phone number out to professionals, and I also give it out to, like, I'm talking about doctors and teachers and anything that's in connection with me and my children for that reason. And then I have a very small circle of friends. The fact that I'm getting all these phone calls, like, it's just very odd, just very, very weird. And it started happening right when I got onto that, I bought a subscription to that live video, okay? And yeah, there's just way too many people saying that, hey, you know, people are getting hacked. All of this started when Nono Scam Diago started that live video. That's all that I have to say this time, and please leave your comments below, and I hope that this video turned out okay, because usually I just shoot the breeze, but this was like a lot of facts that I had to throw out at you, and I hope I did well. And yeah, so moving on to the next. So I'm gonna have like another video out about a Nono Scam Diago later on this week, so you might want to stay tuned about that one. Okay. Oh my god, I feel like so serious in this one, because usually I'm just like really like super energetic, loving to get the story out, whatever, but I didn't want to miss any details. I want to get it perfectly right, so you guys are not leaving this video with a bunch of questions and like, yeah, but, you know, so, okay, Talk to you later.